So much has changed over the years with espresso machines technology. What hasn't changed and never will is the fact that what makes a great espresso is the extraction you get from 5 to 7 grams of beans, of ground coffee from great beans, of course from a great blend, with a pump that is pushing water out at about 9 bars, 8 to 9, and with the water being about 195 degrees. So once we agree that nothing has really changed in what makes an espresso, and how many ways can you go to push this water through the coffee, how many ways can you go to warm this water, to heat this water, the steam is always the same. It's the way milk gets formed, the steam, and so on is still the same. So what changed though over the years is the technique by which companies have devised to sell more and more expensive machines. We can agree that the one group machine with a heat exchanger would produce enough extraction, enough espresso, enough shots to make about $3,000 a day at normal Starbucks prices. That one group machine cost anywhere from $1,000 to maybe $3,000. However, espresso makers are trying harder and harder to belittle the ability of the young generation and at the same time the older one on the fact that they are not able to put some coffee in a portafilter and put it in the machine, push a switch, extract for 30 seconds, and if 30 seconds don't give you the quantity desired, then it is too fine, so you need to make the coffee coarser. If 30 seconds is too much, it feels too much, too many ounces, too much of then it is too coarse, and you need to make it finer. The grinder technology cannot change because there are two plates coming either closer or farther, and the closer they come, they make the coffee finer, and the farther they go, they make the coffee coarser. The grinding plates are all more or less the same. They ground coffee, although some companies claim that their grinding plates make a better, but that's part of the debate and part of the race to please that 1%, not 1%, 1 per thousand, that would recognize the difference between coffee brewed that was ground in a mazer grinder versus a coffee that is ground from a Cunil grinder, which I sell, by the way, and I don't sell because of the cost per grinder. So the difference is the water. Water is very important, yes, but that does not depend on the machine. The fact that the machine grinds the coffee automatically, the fact that the machines have developed the technology that a blind person could use it. Well, blind persons have made espresso and cappuccino prior to these super automatics come along. So I don't think this made for, and the idiots have always existed, and I think even if you're an idiot can learn how to froth a cup of milk and how to dispense some coffee in the portafilter and tamp it, put it in the group, push the button and do it. You don't need to spend 10, 15, $20,000 on a monstrosity that, on the other hand, actually the monstrosity will fatten up the pockets of the service company, because I cannot hear enough, but every day I hear people that say that they spend more on the repairs of these monstrosities than they make on the dollars that they sell the coffee. So what is the solution? The solution is to understand you're not an idiot, and that your employees are not idiots, that they can learn how to make a cup of espresso fabulous without the the help of robotic forces but we live in a society that we have by the companies, technology companies, have made us feel less and less able to remember telephone numbers, to remember street names, to know how to get to a place, and at the same time we cannot make a cappuccino unless we get a monstrosity in the $20,000, $10,000 range. Thank you for your time to listen to me, but that's my opinion. You don't need to spend a fortune, or you don't need to trade your firstborn for an espresso machine. Thank you.